What is it? What is it?
Update 8.
Scoot your seat back a little bit. Scoot this back a little bit so I can see. What is that for? Maybe you can scoot this back a little bit.
Yes.
Or maybe it's because you can see too much of me. Not enough of you. Okay, just sit up first. Let me see how much we can see. That's good. There we go. Well, we were just talking about the fun things that dads and sons who have some of the same things they enjoy doing together.
Yep.
I think that's important too, though.
Video games.
Yeah, try to bond with your child on some level. So there's things that both of my sons like. Even if they didn't, I would try to find some way to bond with them. But fortunately, we all like video games. So we were talking about video games.
Yeah. Video game characters.
Yeah, and games that should be remade.
Not really. I mean, some pretty good games for the 360.
You mean to tell me Turok the Dinosaur Hunter?
I've never played that.
You need to go on YouTube and watch
Turok
it.
the Dinosaur Hunter.
Yes, Turok the Dinosaur Hunter was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yes, it was. Oh man, I meant to go the new way that you go to your house.
Man, and plus those were some of the old games. Those were actually plus back then. You know what's awesome? What was even better about the old games?
Tell me.
The microtransactions.
Well, of course, and you got a whole full game. Nowadays, it's like
DLC.
You get
split them up.
Yeah, it's like
You split. You take chop off some pieces of the main game, sell it as DLC or extras, rather than getting the full game.
You know, it sucks. It's snowing out today.
Especially with EA, Electronic Arts.
You hear me?
Yes.
It's not. You see the snow here? It's ridiculous. It's not enough.
How do you switch the?
Don't you don't? Yeah. Okay. Just push it for a second. I don't think they're gonna be able to see the snow, but
of course.
Because it's like small little flurries.
It's not little flakes. It's not little snowflakes.
Okay, flip it back around. Hurry, son, hurry!
Okay, dog. Yeet!
Alright. Don't worry about reading that. So, but yeah, it's like it's cold enough today to snow. Get all the higher weather. Then this whole week it's supposed to be in the 60s. But yeah, it sucks though, because I know you got to go home and spend time with your mom and your brother and your dog and your cat, your pets. But it sucks. What are you looking at, Turok?
No.
Why are you whistling loudly while I'm talking? I think that's kind of rude.
Yes, I know.
I know it is. If it happens again, I'll have to smack you for the big bed.
It turns out How to Train Your Dragon 3 passes 500 million as
What are you talking about?
How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World, or rather How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World passes 500 million as Alita tops 400 million.
How did Alita not get beaten? How did Alita not beat How
It was
to
a
Train
good
Your Dragon?
movie.
Alita, that's one I want to buy for my, Alita Battle Angel was really good.
Disc, yeah, it's got the cheesy anime moments. Well, at least the original did, but they fixed all that.
Yeah, the original
Alita
Battle
live action.
But anime tends to be cheesy at most times.
I mean, of course it's cheesy. It's anime.
And you always notice anime, they're always high schoolers.
Yeah, true.
It's is there some kind of pedophilia going on or something?
Yeah, true.
They're always high schoolers dressed like adults and showing off their boobs and their butts. That is the one thing that's always turned me off. Yeah, but that's the one thing that always turned me off about anime.
Oof.
But there are anime that I love, like Ninja Scroll was classic.
What about Inuyasha?
Inuyasha, love it. That kind of anime is awesome.
Death Note?
Death Note, yes. Your mother got me deep into
Shingeki no Kyojin? Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan.
Furikata Ichi was my favorite.
No, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan was another.
Shingeki no
Okay,
Kyojin.
let's stop naming them and let's go through some of them. So, Attack on Titan. That's another one that your mother was like, let's watch this. I'm like, these butt naked giants running around. This is kind of stupid.
It's not stupid.
But initially I thought it was, but it made it kind of eerie. You know what I mean? Seeing these giants walk around, they didn't say anything, and they were just eating people. Yeah. Oh my God, that was a good movie. We binge watched that. I think like in 2 days. But it was just so weird, but really well done. So yeah, like I said, anime can be well done when it's done right.
Sword Art Online.
I'm going to 50-50 on Sword Art Online. You liked it?
I never watched it.
Then how can you say that was a good anime? Watch it. I'm drinking. seriously.
Dragon Ball Z
Dragon Ball Z was good.
was a classic.
And I know I'm gonna have fans that are gonna yell at me and stuff, but I used to be a die-hard DBZ fan. But I don't know. I went through the original, then the second one. What's his name?
Goku.
Is it Goku? Yeah.
Goku.
Goku grew up,
Or Kakarot.
and then it was like, to me, it just repeated itself. Kind of like how you said the games repeat themselves.
Yeah, they got the sequels, which usually repeat the similar design, similar graphics.
But it was the
similar
exact
voice
same
actors.
thing. Here comes a new powerful one. And then it's like, oh man, they're going to get beat. I found a new form. It's like, yeah, you do that all the time.
Didn't Shinron bring back, what's his face?
Who?
Shinron, whatever.
The gas station?
No, Shinron, as in, what was it? Shenron, something like that. The green dragon that grants wishes.
Yeah.
Shinron. He grants wishes if you bring them all. It was Dragon Balls. Turns out those were actually his Dragon Balls.
You're like, yeah, bring me my bowls. But I know there was an outpour saying
Uproar.
that an outcry.
Sorry.
And
Uproar, I don't know.
and I forget his name, the little genie-looking dude. The fat dude is it dark skin, red lips, and they said it was racist because he even had a black dude's voice, and it looked blackface. And I even thought that back then, but I was like, yeah, I didn't know.
I mean, it's anime. What are you gonna do?
No, but there's a point though. I mean,
Pokemon. There's Pokemon too. Pokemon's a good one.
yeah, there's a point to that though, because it means that maybe people are insensitive to other cultures and they think certain things are funny.
Well, isn't that how most Americans are today?
That's how people are in general. They want to laugh at one thing that's racist, but when if it's something about their own, then yeah, they get upset.
See, there you go. See?
But so I saw you were playing Red Dead today. By the way, them graphics are beautiful. Red Dead Redemption reminds me of The Witcher.
It is similar to The Witcher.
And you still
graphic style.
haven't messed with The Witcher yet?
No.
All right.
doing.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let that only go for so long because then I'll be like, I need my Witcher back. And that's one game I will never give to you because I'm not done playing that.
Yeah,
That one is a
game.
masterpiece, and I've gotten really far.
It was
in
made in 2015, and yet, when they made Mass Effect Andromeda, the graphics are worse.
Yeah.
That was in 2015. Maybe a bunch of slabs according to the meme format.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good though.
This monster. Tell me more.
No, I'm amazed you haven't even. I think if you do end up playing with The Witcher, you're gonna be stuck on it. It's probably one of the best games I've ever played.
Relax.
I mean, with the soundtrack, the music, the
Characters,
graphics,
the voice acting.
No, I mean seriously, yeah, the voice, everything makes you really get into the game. Like you're really going through this stuff.
Relax, Lambert.
And that's what, when I was watching you play Red Dead today, it kind of reminded me of that, like the graphics. I just don't like Western stuff.
Oh well.
So I'm like, I wouldn't be into the game.
Mythology.
Right, knick-knack and
Dragons. Wait. If you're into mythology, then why don't you play Skyrim?
Skyrim is mythology.
Exactly.
I said cowboy mythology. I don't like the cowboy stuff.
Western.
I mean, well, that's not really mythology, but there are certain parts of the cowboys that are mythology, though.
Like what? Having shotguns?
How many black cowboys there actually were in the West? There were a lot of black cowboys in the West.
They just weren't given credit because of racism.
No. What you need to do, instead of just saying that, you need to actually go and study it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't want to give it to you for free. I'll ask you next time I see you there and say, did you study up about the black cowboys and why and how they got to the West? And this snow is picking up a little more. What the heck? But I enjoyed this weekend with you, of course. It only makes me, when I'm driving, you gotta be careful, sweetheart.
Oh, wait, Mass Effect was good too, wasn't it? Mass Effect?
Mass Effect 1, I don't know about the second one, but I played the first one.
It's already too mainstream for me.
Did I give you my Mass Effect?
You gave me the Mass Effect.
Well, you didn't get I hooked you up with
You
it.
actually gave me the third one.
But I had the very first Mass Effect.
So I'm begging Leia.
So I don't think I gave you the third one.
Or
Or it was the first one. Because I played Mass Effect, never got into any of the other two though, but I did play Mass Effect 1. Because it was just like one of those unique games. Really fun to play.
I get no braces.
Yeah, everybody saw your braces yesterday.
Alright, they did. More or less.
Actually, they saw your braces a few times since you've been over. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
True that.
But you know what? you'll get more and more used to it. Excuse me, as you go along.
Over time, not being able to eat anything crunchy, thus, taking away most of my diet.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, yes, but I mean
chips and stuff. I gotta eat ramen.
I think though that over time though, when you get used to how the braces in your mouth, you might be allowed to eat certain foods again. Once you're what I mean, you're used to that.
It's kind of like having
but I think also might have to do with just because they're new right now, so you can't. It's kind of like when we got our windshield, the whole thing repaired after somebody cracked it, and
really,
yeah, but they paid for it. But when they came and fixed it, he said, for 24 hours, he gave us all these things we can't do that you ordinarily do in your car, or it would break the seal. Yeah, break the seal on it. So I think it might be something like that with your braces.
Candy crunchy foods, chips, nope. Crackers, nope. I can't eat chicken normally.
Just not crispy chicken.
No, crispy chicken I can eat.
Well, what if it's
crispy
crunchy chicken?
Pieces.
Or maybe you can regurgitate on it, and then it'll soften up, and then eat it, like how flies do. What's that, princess? You talking to Daddy? Or you talking to your iPad?
She talks to her iPad a lot. So what do you think of my gear impression?
Almost.
I can understand what you're becoming here.
Almost to your house. She's at. Yep, you said a 10.
Yeah. Well, excellent.
That's one thing you should always remember how fortunate you are. I mean, we're not poor, we're middle class, but your mom.
In between.
No, your mom does quite well as a corporate lawyer.
Indeed. She's also a lady too. So and usually I don't think women are paid as much as men. I don't think.
Well, yeah, that is true. But when you come over here, these houses make our house look like a little smaller houses. I mean, our house isn't small, but it's not
It's decent size.
Yeah, but these are freaking huge houses.
Jesus, ASC. Nah, these aren't really mansions, but they're pretty big houses. But
yeah, they're not mansions, but they're
still good enough houses, I mean, but
that's something you have to remember though, how well you have it.
Indeed.
Between your mom and us, who me, I help take care of you, so.
Indeed.
And we live in a nice neighborhood, but this neighborhood, you know what? But I'm happy where I'm at. I'm not like everyone, has to find where they fit in and where they feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if I like spending a lot of time with my kids, so therefore, something my dad always said when I was young. He said, "When you get older, you're gonna have to choose." Because I said, "Why don't I always see you?" He said, "See this big house we live in?" And we lived in a house bigger than some of these houses. But he said, we live this house because I work a lot. So you're gonna have to either pick between your finances or your children. And that always stuck with me. So I always told myself,
it's like you either want to get a really.
And I'm not putting it against anyone that does do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, just me. It just struck me as a child differently. I said, that's what I'm going to do then. I'm never, I'm going to always make sure I'm there for my kids.
All right. Yeah.
So they built a few more new houses around here. The neighborhood looks.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I actually thought
just think when they build, they're going to build probably one more right here.
Hey, Dad. I actually probably thought about maybe when I get these braces off, I could probably think about cosplaying as maybe Orchard.
Right.
This monster. Tell me more. It's an iceberg and
his mommy might be here. I don't know.
Jaw.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Mommy. I love you.
What's there? Love you too.
Hey,
what is that? What is that crap? What are you supposed to do?
This.
No, some love. Some love, boy. You're getting older now. You gotta remember that. You always love your dad. All right.
Love you, Dad.
Love you too, buddy. See ya.
Yeah, I know. Give me a second.
He'll give you a kiss too. Hold on.
Relax, Lambert.
Make sure you open that quickly because you know how that one does.
Yeah.
You didn't even remember the name Lambert, huh?
No, I actually saw that from Gamer Poop.
Oh.
Relax, Lambert.
What are you doing back there, Dom? Just give her some love, and then that way she don't get. Oh, that's my baby girl. You have your key, buddy?
What?
You have your key?
Actually, yes, I do. Thank goodness.
All right, good. Grab your suitcase. Make sure you take care of that suitcase. That wasn't a cheap suitcase.
Yes, Father, I will.
But I gave it to you because it was easier to put all your stuff in it.
It's got like a little tear.
Dominic.
Where the game.
Dominic.
Hey, Tom.
Dominic.
I know, that's fine. That's not.
Hey, at least it's not broken, right?
Don't forget your stuff in here, too.
Where's
His-
Mommy, Dominic?
His mommy might be here or she might be doing something.
She might be. You don't know.
Listen to you. Just turn that voice.
Your mommy going to work.
Wait till you play The Witcher. You're going to be doing Geralt's voice all the time.
All right.
Next time we go and pick
The
him up.
Witcher.
Yeah.
Next
She's going to
time
be doing
we
that
go pick
next.
him up again. Let's go pick him up.
Relax, Lambert.
All right, buddy. I love you.
All right.
Dominic,
Hello.
where's your mom?
I'm looking for the witch.
She might be in the house, sweetie. She's got the garage, in there, so.
It's snowing.
Yeah.
It's snowing, Dad. It's a tiny baby snow.
So, Dad, what do you think about my Garrett impression?
Your Geralt impression is getting a lot better.
Getting a lot better.
Yeah.
Relax, Lambert.
All right, buddy. Love you.
See you, Dad.
All right. Hit me up this week. All right, baby. Love you too, sweetie. Yeah, this is the part that always sucks. I enjoy my time with him. Then you just have to drop him back off. Drop him back off and then, go through that. There's like a pain for me at least. And that's probably not everyone, but for me, there's like a little pain. You drop them off because I miss my sons. And I look forward to the
There's a black room over there.
I look forward to the breaks.
Is there a potty here?
Yeah, summer break, winter break,
Is there a potty
all that stuff, so I can spend more time with them. Because it just seems like it goes by so fast. I feel like on Friday I pick them up, and then after I pick them up,
There's a black room over there. Can we go to that bathroom and check it out?
no, that's a bathroom for construction workers and stuff. It's a porta potty.
Hey,
What?
next time we go to pumpkin patch with my friends.
Yeah. That's why it's a blessing that
And Friday.
she is with me. Yeah, because she always, I think she always can feel it when I drop them off, and she's
and we
always,
went to the beach, Dad,
yeah, she's always extra
with
talkative.
all of our parents,
Yes, she gives me extra love and all that.
with our aunties and uncles.
Yeah, hold a second, baby.
Auntie, uncle,
Yeah.
auntie, uncle, your auntie.
Yeah, but you're like, hold on a second. Let Daddy talk for a minute, and then I'll get with you, okay?
Auntie, uncle.
Yes, but on Friday, it seems like as soon as I get him on the Friday that I have him, I feel like I'm always rushing to do things and to put as much time as I can in with him before I have to take him back on Sunday. Because really, it's not much time, pick him up Friday evening, Friday night, usually around 7 o'clock, and then
Watch out.
I take him
watch
back.
Watch out.
I take them back. It's 5 o'clock, because in case they got to do homework or whatever. Now, in the summertime, different story. Summertime, they're in my house for weeks, and they can come over. Even now, they can come over when they want. They have been known to actually come over on weekends that aren't my weekends, They just hear me say, "Dad, can I come over?" And that's always a nice surprise. But I also know that the weekend is the time that most parents can do things with their children. So I try not to take away that time from their mothers. So, but it does suck, and I think it's never really looked at that good fathers really do miss their children. It's always about, and I'm not saying this comes from either one of my son's mothers, but just in general, it seems like fatherhood isn't as important as motherhood just because a woman gave birth. It's like, no, I put in my time with my children. I put in good time with my children. Just because I didn't give birth to them doesn't mean jack squat. There's a lot of women out there that give birth to kids and, don't do anything for the children. But, I don't know. I guess I'm just talking now just to, accept that they're gone for the week. Because I talk to them as much as I can on my phone, on my smartphone, all that. That's why, like I said before in another video, that's why I got them a smartphone. So they can talk to me anytime they want and see me whenever they want. But, my little G is a blessing. Because she's very loving and gives daddy love and all that stuff, especially after the boys off.
Can we go there next time?
Yeah.
There. Back far away we went. We went that way.
Well, I can't make any promises because I'm not for sure what you're talking about.
There's a playground. I shot it.
And it's too cold for a playground right now, though, sweetie.
Yeah,
It's even snowing out right now.
A little hot.
And, that's the funny thing, too, though. I was thinking about, yes, I have children by, different mothers. But it was,
Gia. Socks when I was a baby.
I know, baby. Hold on a second. Daddy's talking. But, and I've had women when I was single. Oh, you got, children by different mothers. I'm like, yeah, but look at their ages. I wasn't just, popping babies out. I was in very long relationships with both of my son's mothers. And, when it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. So, because my older son, now if we go by ages, my oldest daughter, is 22. Then my oldest son is 15. My younger son, so these are all different women now. My younger son, it will be 10 pretty soon. So, and then of course Gia, and that's my current wife, is 4. So, and I take care of all my children. Anybody will vouch for that. I take good care of my children. They don't have to worry about anything. And the more important thing than just financial is I'm there for my children when they need to talk to me. I'm there for my children when I need to talk to them. Ooh, bless you. So, but there are some people out there that are like that where I won't date somebody if they have any kids. Primarily, it's been men that I've seen with that like that with women, and I know because I got friends, male friends, and be like, I don't want an already made family. I don't want that. I want to make my own family. Yet some of my friends have 3 and 4 children with different, 1 or 2 different women. So that's really a double standard to say, I don't want an already made family, but you already made a family for somebody else to have to, deal with. But guess I'm gonna go home, relax. My wife is with Sasuma, which is her mother, and they are taking her younger sister Tuba back to college.
Pastor 1, Pastor 2.
And I would have went, but I had to take, my son's home. My younger son's mother came and got him earlier. Otherwise, I would have had to take them both home. And although I decided to move where I was close to both my sons, but they don't live in the same area or even the same school district. So I'm kind of between both of my sons and their school districts. Yes, we did. I do remember that, man. But that way I'm close to both of my sons. But I was going to say, Gia kind of threw me off. So I guess on that note, I'm gonna shut up. Oh, that's what I was saying. Okay, my bad. That my wife took my wife and her mother took her younger sister back to college. And it was nice having her down. We had a great time. It happened to fall. Her spring break happened to fall on the weekend of my Oscar, my wife's sister's birthday. So that was nice, and that's why we ended up going out and doing some of the things. We do things anyway, but we just wanted to make sure that we got out and did something with Oscar for her birthday. Today is her official birthday, and she's out by now probably with her boyfriend. He said he was going to take her out and surprise her to go somewhere. So since he had to work yesterday, we just took her out and had fun. And then I was able to spend some good family quality time with everybody. And the next time we will see her, Tuba, will be next month, yeah. She'll be out of school for the summer. But she'll be with us for 3 weeks. Then we help her move into her new place for her summer job near her college. And then I think she's working at the zoo while she stays with us, and then she goes back. And then we pick her up and go to Florida after that.
And my name, my Hannah.
Yeah.
My name.
Stop. I'm going to stop it here. Everyone have a good evening. Have a good Sunday evening. A lot of people always get upset Monday's coming around, but to me, we need Monday to get to Friday. So enjoy the rest of the end of your weekend. Peace and release. 95,000.